And that means our Miss Grand Philippines 2024 is...
Mabuhay pageant fans, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you my top 15 predictions for Miss Grand Philippines 2025. This year's batch of contestants seems to be very promising, and the fact that the reigning Miss Grand International is from the Philippines, these women definitely raised the bar for the grand coronation. Enjoy my top 15 predictions. Starting at my top 15 is Tarlac Province, Mary Rose Grande. I loved the energy that Mary Rose brought on stage for Swim. However, I felt that she was overdoing it during her evening gown presentation. Next up is Miss Grand Batangas, Bea May Sumulong. I felt that Bea May gave angelic vibes, and although she is stunning, I feel that she needs to be a little bit more edgy for the grand coronation. I'm also hoping for a gown change. Lucky number 13 goes to Miss Grand Nueva Ecija, Alyssa Geronimo. Alyssa is a pageant veteran who recently competed in Binibining Filipinas 2025. I loved her styling in this year's competition, and I'm hoping for a smoother passerella walk for the grand coronation. Next in line is Miss Grand Paranaki. Babylyn has one of the best faces in this year's competition in my opinion. She is extremely telegenic, and I love her presentation during swimsuit and gown. My 11th spot goes to Miss Grand Philcon representing Canada. Jasmine has a commanding presence on stage, and I'm hoping that she rocks the fro during the Grand Philippines coronation. Starting out my top 10 is Bum Bum Tarlac, Sophia Francine Barles. Sophia was glowing on stage. Her evening gown was giving me Ariela Arida vibes. However, I felt that her walk was a little stiff during evening gown. Up next is Dawn Salas, Miss Grand Philippines, Quezon Province. Dawn is a performer on stage. She gave the right energy during swim, and although her evening gown presentation was stunning, I felt that her evening gown and styling aged her a little bit, and I'm hoping for a change for the coronation. Miss Grand Taguig City, Michelle Arceo is my 8th spot in this year's competition. Michelle once competed in Miss World Philippines and later represented and placed second runner-up in Reina Hispanoamericana in 2023. I wouldn't be surprised if Michelle placed higher in the grand coronation. Making a grand comeback is Miss Grand Bulacan, Shannon Tampon. Shannon was second runner-up in Miss Grand Philippines 2023. Her evening gown was one of my favorites. She was serving regalness, and she has a commanding presence on stage. Miss Grand Aklan, Francesca Beatriz Maxelan, was recently in Binibining Filipinas 2025. Although she gave a good performance during the preliminaries, I felt that her Binibining performance was a little bit stronger, and I'm definitely expecting her to wow us during coronation night. And starting out my top 5 is Miss Grand Philippines, Quezon City. Nikki is another pageant veteran who recently competed in Miss World Philippines. I loved her energy on stage. Her evening gown was a grand reveal, and although it was fun, I felt that her gown could have been a different color as it kind of made her look pale on stage. Next up is Miss Grand Davao Region. Angelea is also another pageant veteran who recently competed in Miss Universe Philippines 2025. This Hawaiian beauty was giving the right energy on stage. Her evening gown was perfection, and I'm hopeful that she'll give a grand performance for the coronation. My second runner-up for Miss Grand Philippines is Miss Grand Bicolandia. Margaret was definitely one of the stunners of this year's competition. She gave the right attitude during swimsuit, and her evening gown screamed Golden Goddess. Will she place higher in this weekend's telecast? We'll soon find out. My first runner-up goes to Miss Zambales, Anita Rose Gomez. Anita was also a pageant veteran who recently competed in Miss Universe Philippines 2025. She's definitely one of the strongest contenders in this year's competition, and her body is perfection. I feel that Anita will be the right choice to represent the Philippines in Reina Hispanoamericana 2025. Will she place higher in this year's competition? We'll soon find out. And my choice for Miss Grand Philippines 2025 is Miss Grand Pampanga, Emma Mary Tiglao. Emma is a pageant veteran who was crowned Binibining Filipinas Intercontinental in 2019. Emma has a commanding presence. She has a killer passerella walk. She has great communication skills, and her performances have been grand since day one. I feel that with her history in pageantry, that she could possibly do a back-to-back for the Philippines in Miss Grand International 2025. Will the reigning Miss Grand International, CJ Orpiaza, crown Emma Tiglao? May the odds be in her favor. And this concludes my video for today. Thank you so much for stopping by. Stay tuned for my recap of Miss Grand Philippines 2025 after this weekend's coronation. Till my next video, take care and stay safe. Remember, Hu Guaizaho.